what's up? Thanks for coming to my channel. I'm going to be reviewing the new movie Death on the Nile based off the book by Agatha Christie. So please subscribe if you're here. Thanks for coming. Let's get into it. I personally liked this movie. I read the book about 4 or 5 years ago. I vaguely remember it. I don't have the best memory, but I'm pretty sure I remember, it pretty well. So it stayed pretty true to the book. I knew what was happening before it happened, kind of, because it seemed to be pretty true to the book. They did throw in a few new details that didn't really matter too much in the movie that I don't remember from the book. They might have had them in there, but I don't remember them. I'm pretty sure they weren't. For example, this is going to be a little bit spoilery, okay? So I'm not going to put the huge giant spoilers in there, but they might be huge giant spoilers to you. I'm not sure. So if you haven't seen the movie Death on the Nile starring Gal Gadot yet, leave. Unless you don't care about spoilers, okay? So yeah. If you're still here we go. So it's pretty much about a woman and a man that are about to get married until that woman's best friend ends up marrying him instead. So she follows him to their honeymoon, and there's the plot. There's the point of the movie. A detective, Hercule Poirot, that is not how you pronounce his name, but I cannot pronounce it. It's like Hercule Poirot. Yeah, sorry. So the first movie was Murder on the Orient Express. I liked this one better. That one had heavy hitters for casting more than this one. Okay, this one had Gal Gadot and Russell Wilson, I think, and Letitia Wright. Letitia Wright was in it as well. So anyways, the things that they threw in that I noticed right off the bat were there was the nurse's aide and one of the women. It was the main character's godmother. It really ended up not really being like her nurse's aide. They were actually like together, like they were in love, but like I guess they didn't want to expose that because it was, in the 1930s, I believe, and that was like frowned upon, so they didn't want to make it a big deal that they were a couple, so they just threw that in there. I didn't notice that. I don't remember that from the book at all, but it could have been in there. I'm not sure, but it was fine. Like I thought it was interesting. Just a couple other things that I don't really remember the book having in there that they threw in the movie that weren't a big deal at all. So anyways, I liked it. I would rate it a 7 out of 10. In my opinion, it was a little obvious though, like who the killer was. I went with my mom, and my mom said that she knew right away who it was and what happened, but she said during like the process of it and like the detective conducting his interviews with the staff, with the godmother, with the singer, with the singer's niece, with the lawyer, with the doctor that's on board. The doctor was played by Russell Wilson. All of these people, the woman, her ex-best friend was there, showed up. And, she expressed the woman before she got killed. Okay, so she gets killed. Lynette Ridgway gets killed. Gal Gadot's character gets killed fairly early on in the movie. Just like the book, she gets killed fairly early on, and they have to figure out, okay, who killed her. So I know that's probably seems like a crazy, like the whole, but, oh, obviously it's, the woman, okay? She followed her, they've been following, but there's a lot more to it, there's a lot more to it. This woman has a lot of money, and, she doesn't really seem like that great of a person. I mean, obviously, she stole her best friend's man, and she even says in the movie, oh, you were the only one that never cared about the money, to her ex-best friend. And I'm just like, okay, so why would you do that to her? You bitch. So she's not a very likable character. Gal Gadot, unpopular opinion, I'm not a big fan of her acting. Like, I love Wonder Woman so much. I have so much Wonder Woman stuff. I liked the first movie, the first movie was pretty good. But Wonder Woman 2, I did not like. And it was disappointing because I love Cheetah. I love the character of Cheetah, and I did not like it. I didn't like Gal Gadot's acting in it either, really, and I didn't like her acting very much in the new Red Notice movie. It just seems a little like flat to me. and she can't hide her accent or change it at all. So she's like one of those people to me that plays the same character every time. Very much like, in my opinion, The Rock. Him as Black Adam, I don't know. But we're going off track. Anyways, but Gal Gadot looked stunning in this movie. Stunning. Her modeling was just. But in my opinion, she did get outshined acting wise, you know, next to Letitia Wright, personally, in my opinion, and the woman that played Jackie, her ex best friend, and I can't even remember her name. Her maid was the woman who plays Jon Snow's little lover in the beginning of Game of Thrones. So forgive me, I don't remember her name either, but she's the redhead. I liked her a lot in this as well. So I liked the movie. I liked the actors. The plot and the writing were great, but I mean, they were based off the book, so they had a lot of material already to go off of. And Agatha Christie, he has only been outsold by, literally, I think it says right here, she's only been outsold by the Bible and Shakespeare. Okay, she passed away in 1976, and she's an astounding writer. So they had amazing material to go off of as far as writing and the plot. So the rest of the movie, the visuals were good. You know, it was good. It was a solid movie. Was it amazing? A crazy blockbuster film that everybody needs to go out and see immediately, you know? I mean, it depends. Have you read Agatha Christie's books? Are you a fan of that? Did you like Murder on the Orient Express? If you liked that movie, you're really gonna like this movie. Are you a crazy huge Gal Gadot fan? A lot of people became huge crazy Gal Gadot fans after Wonder Woman. You know, they might want to see her and everything. So it just depends. I don't think the average moviegoer is gonna like really be super duper interested in going to see this. I haven't seen Kingsman yet, but I know like these two movies kind of are pairing off together. But Kingsman came out a few weeks ago and this one just came out, so we'll see how it does. I think more people are gonna watch it streaming personally, just because of the way streaming's going right now. But yeah, the ending was good. They did throw in some backstory of Hercule, his name, yeah, his last name, and it showed a little bit of his life before he was a detective. He was in the war. He had a woman that was in love with him, but I believe she ended up passing away. Something and like he didn't want love anymore. He was focused on being a detective, and at the end of the movie, it hints to him, you know, possibly asking out this woman that was the singer during the honeymoon, and he ends up not doing it because he's kind of just like, you know, you can tell he's going to say something and then he falls back. And I like that because it was relatable, and a lot of people I think have kind of given up on like any relationship that goes past, you know, anything too meaningful, because nobody wants to go too deep after they've already been like hurt so many times, or just they just don't want to deal with it after they found that one person or whatever the case may be. So that was like really compelling. I enjoyed it. Yeah, so 7 out of 10 for me. Liked it. We'll see what next movie they do based off Agatha Christie's book. She has a ton, and most of them are all about the Hercule Poirot character. You know, there's a whole series of like 20 books, maybe more, on him. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. I have videos on the Book of Boba Fett. I have video on Peacemaker. I'm going to be making videos on Euphoria. I'm going to be making videos on Demon Slayer. Season 2 finale just ended today, actually this morning. They aired it and it was incredible. This Entertainment District arc was incredible. I loved it. It was amazing. Holy freaking shit. I'm going to be making mad videos on that one. So I hope you guys enjoyed my review. I know I'm a little like here and there and spazzy and all that. I hope to get better at these videos. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Bye.